Hello, my friends. How are you? Hiker Dave here. The snow is so loud. I couldn't sneak into Texas right about now, which apparently must be pretty easy to do because everybody says that. But I mean, the snow is just, yeah, there's a couple of inches of snow, and then we got some sleet, rain, that froze. Then it snowed again. So the snow has this layer of just crust on it that makes it kind of difficult to walk. But I got a couple things that I want to throw at you, other than taking you out for a nice hike with me. It's cold today. It's about 27, I think, or 26 degrees, but very little wind. It's starting to kind of flurry again. It's been kind of off and on all day here with the snow. I'm going to try to cross the river today. I think I might be able to get across it at a frozen spot. I think. I made sure and let my family know where I'm going today over the river, so that way if something happens, I said I'd be back before dark, and that's a couple of hours, so all right, let's see if I can't find a place to cross the river here. Okay, so there is a spot to cross over here in the spring, in the summer I should say, over the rocks. But here's the spot here. I'm going to try to cross if I can. I mean, it's only a couple feet deep, I think, but deep enough to absolutely ruin my hike. I'm close enough where if I fell in or something, I think I'd be able to get back to at least the road and flag somebody down if my phone doesn't work or something, you know. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Let me show you where I'm gonna cross. So I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a little nervous if this ice is gonna hold me or not. Normally, right where these flags are, is there's rocks here. Underneath, and you can navigate. I'm thinking I might even maybe pick further down and cross there, but my only issue with that is it's deeper. It's 3 feet, 4 feet down here. All right, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. Let's see what we see. I mean, this spot here seems to look okay, but this is going to make or break my day here, because if I do fall through, I have to immediately abandon ship. It seems to be holding my weight, guys. Here we go. I win. I do still have to go back that way, so round 1 goes to Hiker Dave. All right, where the heck is the trail? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it's over here. That's one of those things, guys, where you just kind of have to go for it. I know it's only a little river, but who wants to fall through that, and it would ruin my whole hike. Now, there's a trail out here that I specifically am headed to. Me and Josh were out here a month ago, maybe, and I had my snowshoes on, and he, was kind of following in my tracks, and we came to a trail that was just, the snow was really deep. The trail got smaller and smaller, but it's a marked trail. And we ended up turning around, and that's like the third time I've turned around on that trail. And for some of you who have seen a lot of my videos, you might recognize it as the trail that Hiker Dave never takes. So I'm interested to see where that trail goes. I'm very, very happy I got to jump that. Got to cross that river finally. There's that X. I've shown you guys this before. Why is it blurry? There it is. Yeah, and all of this weirdness right here. All of that stuff is just really just a strange. Whoop. What's that? What was that? I'm going to keep an eye out there as I go down the trail. Keep an eye out on my right. I hope it's not a moose. It's so frustrating, guys. I'm just like, why do they not? Does Sasquatch not at all travel through here in the winter? I mean, it's just that smart. I guess it has to be that smart, right? If I came across a Sasquatch track, I'm telling you right now, I would follow it. All kinds of noises going on out here today. I completely bundled up today. I am wrapped in 3 layers of clothes, and I got long johns on, a couple pairs of socks. Thank you, LL Bean. So this trail that I'm on, it continues, and ordinarily I go left. And all 3 times I've tried the trail all the way straight, I've turned around. Like, today is the day. Today's the day. I got a late start. I had some things I had to take care of this morning and this afternoon. I ran out of oil, so we have no heat, which that was my fault. I called the oil company, and they're not open till tomorrow, so it's going to be a cold day at Hiker Dave's house. A cold night. I'm going to have to bundle up, but it's okay. I'll survive. It's my own fault for not keeping an eye on the oil tank. I knew it was low. I don't know. I had a lot of stuff going on over the weekend, and it is what it is, right? All right, let me get to that spot in the trail where I always end up turning around. I want to thank a lot of you guys for the great comments I got from my last video. It was a little depressing, and I apologize for that. I needed to vent a little bit, and I'm glad you guys were there to listen. It's always tough to lose people in your family, and things like that happen, so I was a little bit What was that? And I want to thank you for all your kind words. It means a lot. It really does. And I'm glad that I got a lot of response. People that responded that said they're not able to get out and they enjoy my channel because it brings them out. At least they can see anyways without actually being out here. And I like that. That motivates me actually, and I appreciate it. So the reason why I never took this trail, the first time I took it, it looked like the trail was just grown in. And then I took it another time, me and Josh. The snow was really deep, and we were falling like into I felt like we were walking on ice. That's not going to be any different today, except today I'm going to push forward. I want to try this again. I really want to see where this trail leads. I think that it'll just make a big loop and go all the way around. But I've never been down it. And if you're an outdoors person or you know what it's like, when there's a trail that you've never been down, you gotta take that trail. There's just no two ways about it. Where the heck is Bigfoot? Why? Not one. I found 2 tracks once, a couple years ago in the snow, and they were small. They were on a regular footpath. They really... Of course they could. There might have been, somebody had mentioned maybe someone took off their boot, had a rock or a pebble in their boot, and they kind of tipped over and fell to one side. But then again, up 75 feet up the trail, I found the other foot. It was something that I thought maybe a juvenile was using our tracks to cover its own. And that's what it seemed like when I had found them. Which I thought was a mistake. That's a mistake that they very rarely would make. And that was my impression on that. And whether they were Bigfoot, a juvenile Bigfoot, I didn't see who left the track, so I have no idea. But it's so frustrating. I come out here in the wintertime, and I love hiking. Don't get me wrong. This is my passion right here. I love it, But I've got my nose to the ground, and I'm looking everywhere, and for instance, right now I'm following coyote tracks. That something must have come in here earlier today, and I got a late start. I don't have a lot of daylight left. It's probably about 3:30 in the afternoon, and the sun goes down about 20 past 5. So I don't have a ton of time. I got to get out and come back and make sure I get out of here before sundown, or else I'm not calling for search and rescue. I'll be out here for the night because I'm not hiking at night unless I get a full moon and it's just completely overcast today. But let's check this trail out. I'll give you guys a nice view here of what's in front of me. All right. Ooh, did you hear that? I just heard a stick break. I clearly heard a stick break. Ooh, another one. Did you hear it? Did you hear that? Another one right over here. Let me flip the camera around. Okay, I've heard 2 stick breaks, one right after the other. One was off in this direction, and the other one was over here. Just now. Oh, jabronis. Let me tell you that they were loud and clear. Of course, the one that broke this way is right where I'm headed. So this could get interesting, guys. Ooh, I'm on ice. Oh, jeez. Whoa. So yeah, some of this must be kind of wetland, why this trail doesn't get hiked a lot. But I'm on a trail. There's the blaze right there, so I wish I could be quiet. I really do. I just can't. It's the snow has this thick, couple-inch thick ice, and then underneath it is snow. On top of it is a little dusting of, an inch of snow. Now under this here that you see here, water runs right here. So I just want to not fall through it. But I don't think if I do, I mean, it's probably 4 inches deep. I really don't think it's deep. I don't know for sure, but I don't think it's very deep. The tree break right there. See, I've never really seen that before. I'm sorry about the quality of the video. What is going on? All right, I see my problem here. This is like a little river here, but I want to get across it, and I'm determined to do so. All I got to do is get across this right here, and there's my trail right there. So this right here is all new to me. I have never been past this little stream or whatever it is, so let's hope I don't fall through. Yes. I made it. Oh, this is all brand new to me. This is kind of exciting, actually. I've hiked so much through these woods that it's nice to come to a spot that I've never been before. So I guess Sasquatch would they just go way up in elevation and stay out of these small little parks? Like this is a public forest, so maybe they stay off the out of the public areas, and then of course it's so much easier to travel unnoticed when there's no snow on the ground. I mean, it just makes so much sense. Oh, I wonder what did that there. I lost the coyote tracks. I was following coyote tracks, but it kind of went off into the woods. So this is just all fresh snow. Why am I feeling scared? That's not, pardon me. absolutely beautiful out here. It is so nice. It's really nice to, when you dress right, you know, you keep yourself moving, even though it's really cold. It's still just a beautiful hike. Keeping yourself dressed properly is really the way to go. What is that? Where did my trail go? I got a blaze right here, and I'm looking. Oh, I see it. Okay. There is no shortage of noises right now. All right, let me turn the camera around. I see a really nice break here. I want to show you guys. Look at that break right there. Let's go take a look at it a little closer, huh? This is very exciting for me because I've never been here before. That break is about 7 feet up. It looks pretty old. Whenever I'm in like this clearing, whenever I'm in a clearing like this and I don't know the area, I wouldn't doubt if I'm standing on water right now. Oh boy, there's so much to investigate around here. I can't wait to come back with more daylight, you know. I'm really trying to avoid getting stuck here at night. Oh, shit. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. I fell through something here and it just scared me for a second. I'm sorry about the language. You know, I try to keep that off my channel. Oh, that's pretty impressive. Cool beans. All right, let's get back to the trail. I really do think I was on ice there. Where am I? Boy, it doesn't take long. There it is. Look at the two matching bends. Isn't that adorable? And then you got this tree. It looks like this tree here fell. Oh, sorry. Like this tree fell and caught that one and that one, or it was bent by Bigfoot, and a little juvenile stuffed his under there, and the big daddy or mama stuffed that under the log. Every time I'm in a new area, I'll take 5-10 steps and stop. And then another 5 or 10 steps and stop. And not necessarily in a new area. If I'm just not as familiar with a spot, you know, or especially in the snow, it's loud. I'm walking and I'm hearing my own footsteps, and it's loud, and I like to stop. So I can hear my surroundings. Where the heck am I? Where does this trail go? I love this light snow. It's just so pretty watching it come down. And the solitude of it, you know. All right, well, I can't find another blaze. So let me get back here and take another look at this. Okay, here's the last blaze I found is here. And then this tree is down, blocking the trail. And I'm trying to look beyond that to see another blaze, but I don't see it, so I'm gonna go around this down stuff and see if I can't pick up the trail on the other side. No way. Do I see a river? Why would the blazes take me to a river? I don't understand that at all. It is. It's a river. You gotta be kidding me. What? That makes zero sense. Look at that leaner. And I hear traffic. What is going on? I hear traffic in the distance. Or a truck or something way off. Was it a ski-mobile? Might be a ski-mobile, actually. What in the Sam Hill? Why would that trail take me directly to a river? Whoa. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm a little bit... I just hiked for an hour to hit a dead end. I'm going to follow the river a little bit then. Oh, I got to check the time. Okay, I got to check my time. So I don't get that at all. To follow a trail like that and it dead ends at a river that you can't cross this river. I mean, at least not that I can see. If it was something like where you were meant to cross the river, you'd think there'd be a bridge. So what I'm going to do, I decided, oh, sorry about the camera angle, you're wrapped around a tree, so. I'm going to follow the river, I'll take you guys with me. But I'm going to have a little snack before I move on. So I checked the time, it's 4:15. Sundown is 5:15. So I've got an hour and a half. I'm already in here for an hour to get here. But I also was taking my time. So I think I can hike for another half an hour. No, 15, 20 minutes. And then if I just boogie right on out of here, I should get out before the sun goes down. I'm going to look around. I got to try to find another blaze. There's no way that this trail just ends like that. If I can't find another blaze, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow the river. I'll follow the river to the north and then come back to the south. And then, because I came in east, I'll just head whatever, west. All right, I'll be back. So I decided to follow the river. And I come up this tiny little break here, and I said, oh, I'll get up underneath this big spruce, right? And I'm looking, I haven't even approached it yet. And it looks to me like I'm looking at a huge log up underneath the tree, leaned up against the tree. I don't think I've ever seen a log that big leaned up against a tree like that. Wow. Holy jabroni. Wow, look at that. Holy macaroni. Look at the size of this log, you guys. Wow. And it's just leaned up inside of here. Wow. I've never seen anything that big leaned. Look at that, up underneath the tree. What? How the heck would that get there, guys? How in the world did that get it up underneath the tree? Look at that. Wow. That log is 12 feet tall. Oh my goodness. Let me try to get in to show you guys a comparison, okay? Oh my goodness. Look how fat that is. It's huge. Look at that. Impossible. That's incredible to see. That is amazing. Wow. Let me get another view here from the other side. Ow! Man. Oh boy, somebody's got to explain that to me. Isn't that something, huh? That amazes me. Wow. Oh man. Let me get out from under here. That's amazing, guys. Isn't that something? That was obviously brought here and placed inside underneath this tree. Awesome. Is that not crazy? Look at that. It's under the tree. There's no way it fell in there. It was taken and brought and put and leaned there. Holy macaroni. It's huge. That is awesome. So I was just kind of walking, following this. Here's the, I see something really interesting over there. And this is the log. That is really amazing. But I see a tree break here, up underneath this other pine. I don't want to stray too far from the river because I have no idea where I am right now. Yeah, it's a tree break. It's small, but it's there. Small little tree break. All right, I want to head back towards the river because I don't have much time left before I have to start my return trip. Man, I really love it out here, this part. It's different. Oh, what do we got here? What am I looking at? I see this here. This here broke off of that tree up top there, and that's where it came to rest. I got the heebie-jeebies really bad right now. I'm all spooked out. It's an interesting little gathering of sticks there. You're kidding me. I'm at another turn in the river. What the heck is that? What am I looking at? Okay, that is really strange. 2 cups. One looks like an old coffee can with tinfoil over it. I'm not touching it. I'm going to leave it alone. Looks like down inside between these trees is another little tin can. Again, I'm going to leave that stuff alone. I suddenly feel not alone here. I'm not very happy because I wanted to continue on another 10 minutes or so, but I'm not going to try to cross this one. I got lucky enough to cross the other one, so I have to work with the daylight now, so I got to head back. Really weird, huh, guys? Look at that. Somebody had a fire going in here. I don't see any deer stands or anything. Okay, I'm gonna head back. And that's always fun, because then you always see stuff that you didn't catch the first time, you know? It's a totally different view. The snow is picking up a little bit more, too. What is this? What am I looking at here? Is this water? All right, I really, really got to work with the time I have to get back. All right, where's my trail? Where is my trail? Oh, okay, I see that that huge log underneath that pine. That's just, I can't believe I found that. That's crazy. I have a really spooked out feeling right now. The hair on the back of my neck is standing up. I feel like I should get the hell out of here, and I don't even know why. There's no reason for it. I'm completely by myself as far as I know out here. And there's that craziness. That is something, man. Wow. All right, I got to start hightailing it. It's getting dark quick. I really am looking forward to coming back here. I think I may, I have tomorrow off. Today is Sunday. I have tomorrow off. And I really want to follow the river the other way. That would be really neat. Boy, the temperature really feels like it's dropped quite a bit from the 27 when I got out here. It feels it's getting colder. This video, I think, is too long, so I might edit out some of the stuff just to shorten it up a little bit. But then again, some of you guys say you like the long videos, and so maybe I'll just keep everything in it, right? Yeah, it's definitely getting dark out. All right, I gotta make this tiny little river crossing here. Ooh, that shouldn't be an issue, seeing as I crossed it half an hour ago. Boy, that would really be a bummer for me to get wet this far in. I would really put a damper, pun intended, I made it, put a damper on my hike. It's snowing like a banshee. Jeez Louise. I almost went down there. It's no fun either. Alright, alright. I made it. I was boogieing. But I made it with about 20 minutes to spare before sundown. It said, I looked it up, it's 5:15 here in New Hampshire, is sunset. And it's about 4:45, golden, maybe 20 up. I was hauling butt coming back here, but I still have to make the river crossing, and I have to record that just in case I fall, so you guys can get a kick out of it. Because we all know that makes for good video when somebody falls through the water. Where did I come up here? What is that? Those aren't my trail tracks, are they? Oh, yeah, they are. Okay, I was going to say. Sheesh. All right, where did I go? I crossed over here. Oh, there it is. I can hear the water underneath the ice. Okay, guys. This is the spot here. Okay. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Yep, I could Dave 2, the river 0. I shouldn't say that. No disrespect, river. Mother Nature, no disrespect at all. As a matter of fact, I thank you, Mother Nature, for having that ice thick enough for me to cross. And then here is my home turf with all of the structures. This is the one where all the marbles were taken. This is definitely, without a doubt, my favorite one. See, I don't know who this is, but every time I come out here now, somebody does this same hike and takes the same way. This is all off trail. There's no, I'm not on a trail here. This is all off trail. Yeah, I won't be able to see it. Well, there's no marbles in there anyways because they were taken. This is the original that I found about 3 years ago. It was, this was the original. And there was 20, maybe 20 of these sticks. Like it was like the shell of a teepee. And that was originally the first thing I had ever found. What is that? Tracks of. That's not a person. And it's not from today. Huh. There's tracks of something. I can't see what it is though because now the snow has filled them up. But it runs in a really strange way, I see. Why does it look... Do I follow him? Do I have time? It was heavy, whatever it was, because I mean, I don't think that was today. All right, I'm not going to get into this because there's that ridge that I hear something every time I come in here. But I have checked it multiple times. I never see any prints in the snow up there. I'm cold. I'm getting cold. I should have taken off a layer, and I never did. I was telling myself to take a layer off, and I didn't. And the snow's coming down pretty good now. I think I'm going to make this it, right, for the video. Is that a whistle? Is that a whistle? It went... Okay. I'm not going to push my luck here. Boy, I really, really enjoyed hiking in a new area. It was really a lot of fun. And there's the boulder where the marbles were never touched. I had some comments saying I put the X there, so it's my fault, pretty much. Ooh. Okay, guys. That was a lot of fun. And amazing, that log, huh? That big, huge log up underneath that spruce tree, pine tree, whatever the heck it is. There's only one way it got there, right? Either a person did it, and I can't imagine the reasoning for that. I think that was a Sasquatch marking that territory, marking that area as its own. I really believe that. I really do. There's no... I don't know if two people could have propped that up underneath and leaned it on a branch. I mean, it didn't come from the top. It would have crashed through everything and broke branches. It was clearly, obviously, to me, in my opinion, placed there by someone or something. And I'm looking forward to going back. I think maybe tomorrow I'll make another hike out there. It's going to be really, really cold tonight, so I shouldn't have a problem crossing the river again the same way I did today. I'm going to freeze my butt off at my house with no heat, but I'll do the old trick my parents used to do when we were kids. I'll put the oven on. I have electric oven. Put the oven on bake for 400, open it up for a little while, and I'll heat the downstairs and do it that way. Or I could just go right over to Big Brother Bob's, because Big Brother Bob, now we share a duplex. The Johnson compound is official. My brother and sister and my brother's wife, they live on one side, and I live on the other side. Really nice big place. So if I get too cold, I do have somewhere to go. If I get freezing cold, I got somewhere to go. So don't you worry about Hiker Dave. Thank you guys so much for clicking. I really do appreciate it. Leave some comments what you think about that log. I think Sasquatch put it there. That's my opinion. We are beyond the point of is there Bigfoot? Or I feel that I am. I think a lot of you are too, that it's not a question of if, it's where. For me, it's where. Where are they? Where are they? They're not here in the winter. I just don't feel it. I think that they must go high, or do they hibernate? Not hibernate. Do they get themselves, in a nice burrow or a cave or underground, perhaps, or something, because they sure as heck, they're not around. They're not walking around out here. At least they're not leaving prints. Maybe they store up so many calories during the spring and the non-winter months. Store up massive calories, and they have these massive reserves where they just really lay low in the wintertime. And they just keep themselves to very little movement. I mean, who knows? They might not really do much of anything in the winter and live off their fat reserves or something, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. A reason why I'm not finding tracks. I mean, it just baffles me. It really does. And it makes me look forward to the spring. Makes me look forward to the thaw when I can start finding footprints in the mud and stuff like that again. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate you clicking. And I'll definitely see you guys on the next one.